Hello and welcome from central Poland, and today I'm going to talk about news from Czechia. That's the former Czech Republic. It's what we used to call the Czech Republic, what many people still do call the Czech Republic. People have stopped calling it the Czech Republic, some people stopped calling it the Czech Republic, and I did because when Google itself started calling the country Czechia, I decided that was the time for me to start doing it. Although I do appreciate most people in the country don't like the name. Anyway, the news from Czechia is the following: is that the president, I think it was, or prime minister, is talking about having the borders closed for a year. He said he doesn't want to defeat coronavirus at home, only to have it imported, not only by maybe foreigners going there, but Czech people picking it up somewhere else and bringing it back with them. And so keeping the place closed for a year, that means he said that encouraging people to take their holidays at home, so to speak, and as a result of that they won't be going abroad. And he says he's going to spend his summer holidays at some retreat of the government somewhere. Now, I think Czechia is a great place. Indeed, when I came to Poland, I was thinking, yeah, well, I could just stay here quite happily. This moment, I thought, oh, maybe I should have just stayed in Germany and waited to see what happened there. But okay, it's I'm now in Poland, and I did the video, which I didn't publish at the time, so I thought it was a bit irresponsible of me. But the video I did said that I thought in Poland there was enough to do to keep me busy for the rest of this life and possibly the next one as well. And so that's how I see the situation. So if I do end up getting locked up, inverted commas here, then it won't really be a problem. And so what I'm thinking now is, for example, okay, let's think a situation with Czech people. I go there quite regularly. I think it's a great place to go to. Now, last year I did a trip through Czechia, and I started off at a place called Pardubice, spent 2 or 3 days there. It's well off the tourist track, but you've got this wonderful old worldly feeling. I then drove through the country, and because of the route I'd taken, there was no main road, so it was like a drive really on the off the beaten track. Now, what can you do? Well, I mean, Prague, for example, as a place, is utterly outstanding. I haven't been there for nearly 20 years, but this is very much, it's got very much sort of an imperial feel to it. Wonderful place. Brno, second city, fantastic castle overlooking the town. I was there 4 years ago, nearby, because I did a little study of the Battle of Austerlitz, which is nearby. It's got many wonderful small places, Český Krumlov, fantastic old buildings. So I think really getting locked up in Czech for a year isn't really a problem. I say locked up because that's, I suppose if you can't really leave, you're sort of locked up. So I personally don't really see this as a big problem. Now, if you got locked up in somewhere which is really tiny, like the Vatican or something, then you might get bored after a while. But most places, I think there's so much to do and to see. If you're searching for other cultures or something like that, or maybe better temperature, okay, I do appreciate that if I'm staying here in Poland, you do get sort of tropical-like temperatures in the summer, but that's just the summer. In the winter, it's a bit cold being in the van. But anyway, I've done it before. So, as far as I'm concerned, if I can travel freely, I'm quite happy. I'd be quite happy being just about anywhere, to be quite honest. There's so many places. I wonder, if I was in the United States, if I were in California still, I could spend the next 5 lifetimes just being in California. I think there's so much with the wonderful nature to see. And that's, to a large extent, what I think here in Poland. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going from here to a place called Nałęczów, which is in the east of Poland, near Lublin. I'll hang around there. Then as things get relaxed, I'll go to Warsaw, and then I'll go back up to my favourite place in the world, which is Gdansk, and I shall spend my time there until I have to depart. So if you're interested in my trip to Czechia, I did I'll put a link to it below, because I spent a bit of time actually putting my my trip together, and then I didn't actually, not many people actually saw it anyway. So you can see my RV trip to Czechia from 2019. Thanks very much for listening.